Tamika Upton ready to bring this new look Queensland team out onto McDonald Jones Stadium. There is the lineup. Lalesio starting in jersey number 18 in the centres, with Sisolka shifting to the bench. A late change from coach Nathan Cross. The new look Maroons, first time in over a decade. No Ali Brigginshaw in the lineup. It's a brave new world for Queensland tonight. Generation Next on show. And here are the Maroons looking to continue their run of great results here at McDonald Jones Stadium. Lauren Brown knows what it takes to win on this ground. And here is the Sky Blues, Isabel Kelly, the captain. An experienced lineup. So many superstars right across the park. Let's listen to the reception the home team will get here in Newcastle. There's a great atmosphere tonight. How pumped up is Isabel Kelly, Alana?
Yeah, very relaxed, pump up Isabel Kelly. It's dangerous signs for Queensland. How good's that though? There's so many jerseys out there in the crowd, Salty. Plenty of kids keen to see these women rip in. Bit of confidence, bit of swag about those Blues.
Oh, what a night for football. We're not that far away from kickoff. We'll have the pre-game ceremony about to get underway as both teams line up in the centre of McDonald Jones Stadium. And let's throw down to the ground for, first up, the Welcome to Country.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our Welcome to Country to be delivered tonight by Kumara Kelly. That will be followed by the Australian National Anthem, performed by Hannah Christopher.
Good evening. My name is Kumara Kelly. I'm a Warramai Dungari Gumbengia woman, and I was born and raised here in the Awabakal community on my grandmother's country. I'm here as a representative of her, of my elders and of my ancestors who have walked these lands for generations. I recognise that we stand on unceded land, lands home to the longest surviving culture in the world. So I want to extend those respects to all Aboriginal people across the country, but particularly those that are here with us tonight. I pay my respects to elders past, present, to culture, to community and to country. This is my third time being here for the NRLW State of Origin, and it is always such a privilege to come together as we witness and celebrate the impact of women in sport. Thank you.
Well, we're just about ready for the start of the series. Both teams now go into a huddle, joined in commentary by Lana Ferguson and Cameron Smith. Cam, great atmosphere here in Newcastle tonight. The crowd has really swelled in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Absolutely, Salty. They love their rugby league here in Newcastle. It's been the Queenslanders that have really enjoyed a couple of good victories here at this ground. Different story tonight, game one, of course. They failed to win game one for the last 3 seasons. And then they face a formidable opponents in the Blues.
It's going to be New South Wales to kick off. Belinda Sharp is our referee. The boot of Jessie Southwell will get the 2026 Women's State of Origin Series underway. The quality of Women's Rugby League has never been higher, and tonight we see the best of the best. There's stars right across the park, no matter where you look, whether they're wearing blue or whether they're wearing maroon. A new era, a perfect night. It is the fiercest rivalry in sport, and we are ready for Origin footy to get underway here in Newcastle. Women's State of Origin Game 1 on your home of Origin, Nine's Wide World of Sports. Let the series begin. Queensland with first use of the football. And there's some driving Blues defence. Neitza was there, Elliott as well, and a slow play the ball. Here's Alliston. No one really shook up Mackenzie Wheel.
I got a concern for Mackenzie.
Well, it was a heavy tackle. Big contact, of course, as we come to expect in Origin. First up, hit up. I think it might have been when she went to ground. She made contact with the surface of John O'Dome Stadium. Big contact, there it is. And just a driving tackle.
Back of the head on the ground there, Mackenzie Wheel. Strong Blues defence.
Strong start, isn't it? 3 in the tackle. Millie Elliott with her first taste again of Origin footy after having her baby Gigi. And we don't like seeing that. We don't want players leaving the field, but strong defence. There she is.
Driving defence. All legal, of course. And a blow for Queensland early, with Mackenzie Wheel coming from the field, and an early debut, earlier than anticipated for Atessa Poulet. Her first taste of Origin footy tonight. This is a strong start defensively for New South Wales. Brown turns one on the inside, and there's a good run there from Lafipo. Gets to within 11 of the halfway line. Ferguson to dummy half. Straight and hard, getting up over the halfway line. That's an impressive first carry for Poulet. The boot of Kiriaratu, former Titan, these days playing with the Sharks. And an error from Abby Church.
Wow. And that's a big turnover. The Maroons, they were really on the back foot there after that first play and having an early interchange, but Abby Church, usually safe as houses under the high ball. This is a great opportunity for the Maroons.
It was a great boot, wasn't it, from Shante Kiriaratu. First touch in Origin footy. She got great hang time, really good contact with the footy, and sets her team up nicely to attack.
What an opportunity here for the Maroons early. It's with Upton. Nice left foot step from Tamika Upton. Gets to within 4 of the line. Ferguson goes in the dummy half. Alliston straight and hard towards the uprights, then driven back. Koenigs in the tackle along with Elliott. Ferguson, they go to the left. Brown, Lafipo. Good New South Wales defence from Lafipo. Will play it a couple of metres away from the line. Now Joseph to Upton. Upton throwing dummies and then throws herself into the Blues defence. And will stand and play it. Ferguson. Big charge from Atessa Poulet. She got the ball down. I think she has. First blood for Queensland. Under the post.
Oh, what a start for the young lady. She's only just got on the field. That might be her second or third touch. But as Soldy called in the previous set, she had a barnstorming run with her first carry. State of Origin football. Harvey Norman replay. Well, the set, it looked a little unorganised, but in the end, it was a play-forward tackle, just a short ball, and just crashed through the Blues defence. Abby Church is in there, just couldn't quite get her hands under the ball. Or does she hold on to it, Alana? Does she have full control?
She does have a hand underneath. It was Abby Church's error. Yeah.
Try confirm.
Try confirm. She got a good first touch. It was Abby Church's error off that kick. of Shante Kiriaratu. And they just backed their power. They didn't overcomplicate things. Queensland playing a lot off Jada Ferguson early, off the dummy half. New half for Queensland, Atessa Poulet. The origin eligibility, of course, changed, so that brings her into a Queensland jersey. And just run hard and straight, and that'll do.
Lauren Brown converts.
Need a ball.
Atessa Poulet, the Caboolture Snakes junior,
Stay on here.
scoring the opening try of the 2026 Women's State of Origin Series. Reminder, 35-minute halves, no 6 agains in the women's game. Great night here in Newcastle. And a try inside the opening 4 minutes for the Maroons. Let's check in with the Queensland coach right now, and it's been a great start. So Nathan Crossy, nice of you to join us. A terrific start for the team.
Thanks, Salty. Yeah, mate, really pleased. Sort of the start that we did speak about. Bit of adversity early there with Mackenzie Wheel, but yeah, we rallied and got some reward for effort.
Crossy probably didn't see that early try coming or didn't predict it was going to happen, but what's important now for the ladies?
Yeah, Smithy, it's a good question, mate. We just got to stay in the grind here now. I know that's an easy one to say, but middle down now for the the remaining 69 minutes of the match. We've got to be really smart around our efforts. Playing with 16, not 17 now, mate. So, yeah, front load your energy, but then be smart when you can get your active rest.
Crossy, you've been chatting a lot about Tamika Upton ahead of this game. What were your instructions for her? Does she just have reign to do whatever she wants on the footy field?
Yeah, just whatever she wants, Alana. Just let her do a thing and don't overcoach her.
All right, good on you, Crossy. You almost got a result there as well. But, mate, good luck for not only tonight, the rest of the series. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, Salty.
Nathan Cross. Oh, there's a juggle. Just dragging it in was Isabel Kelly.
She did well to clean it up. A lot of defensive pressure from Queensland.
Look at this line speed from the Maroons. The Blues just about, well, they're not even reaching their own 10-metre line. More driving defence. Oh, this will help. This will certainly help. A much-needed penalty here for the Blues.
Yeah, just got a little bit untidy there. The Queensland defenders, they got stuck in the tackle and got tangled up. They were well and truly on top in that set. This smells like a proper ambush, doesn't it?
Well, let's check in on how things are sideline. Usually when he's here, he brings 3 umbrellas, 4 trench coats, but tonight he is just loving this clear Newcastle night. Brad Fittler sideline.
Oh, he's about to catch a ball.
How are you, Freddie? He nearly caught.
I was going to dive.
He's lost it.
Dive, Freddie,
Geez, I'm
dive.
getting slow. That must be the conditions. It's got a bit cooler as the night's going on, and you can see on the grass there's a bit of dew on top, so there's a few errors early from New South Wales, and there's not much confidence in passing the ball at the moment, but I'll get used to the conditions. 25 degrees, and there's a big breeze behind the Blues, so they should be using that when they get the opportunity.
Good on you, Freddie. And this is another penalty, back-to-back penalties for the Blues.
It's what they can't afford, the Maroons. It's been a great start. 6 points on the board early, but consecutive penalties and allowing New South Wales just to march down the field with relative ease. You just can't afford to invite so much talent in your own end.
Marley quickly got breaking news for us.
Really devastating for Mackenzie Wheel. As the Queensland coach alluded to, she will not return in this match. It is a Category 1 HIA that she picked up in that first hitter.
Time on.
Thank you, Marley. Well, that's terrible news for Mackenzie Wheel. Play to stop there because there is 2 balls on the field. Here's Johnston. Ali Johnston, 22 away. New South Wales looking for a quick hit back. There's someone who can provide it with Kernick. And Kernick's wrapped up. 12 away from the Maroons line. Nitsa goes to Southwell. Southwell just showing it too much. And Romy Teitzel tackles her. They'll be club teammates at the Broncos this year. Here's Elliott on the charge. First game in 18 months for Millie. And she'll get a quickest play the ball. Nitsa Goes to Southwell. Southwell puts boot to ball, and Robinson's juggled it backwards, and this will be a dropout.
Get off Queensland.
Yeah, they made a contest of it. It was a nice kick from Jessie Southwell. She's definitely playing that on the ball half again, which is great for New South Wales. She gets to steer the ship. And then Jocelyn Kelleher, her halves partner, will be there to complement her when she needs it, provide another option for a kicking game as well. But just building pressure at New South Wales.
Out to the 20.
So Brown goes longish.
Oh, it's a tap. It's a Queensland tap.
So they
20.
changed the
Yeah,
changed the call, and it is a Queensland tap from the 20.
Touch by Jamie.
Yeah,
20.
it looked like Jamie Chapman did touch the ball last before it went dead. So it's a Queensland ball.
Of course, the bunker does adjudicate on all calls in the goal area in that sort of scenario. So no surprise there, as Upton is just tackled there by Koenig, Johnston and Elliott. There's Lalesio in jersey number 18. Equally adept in the forwards or the backs. Fun fact, played in the one-point slam in January with Ivana Lalesio. We saw on the screens at 9 with the Australian Open. Oh, and Elliott. Millie Elliott's been left behind here. She gets to her feet. Went awkwardly into the tackle. Got up straight away. So let's have a look. It's a head clash.
Yeah. Well, the Blues are going to lose a player now, at least for 15 minutes. She did well to bounce up to her feet relatively quickly, but she did spend time on the ground. But no doubt she'll be sent for a head injury assessment.
She did her best to try and brush it, didn't she?
She did.
Nice try, Mill.
She's a competitor. She's tough.
She won't leave until they make her, that's for sure.
She's able to continue for now. As Kuriaratu goes to the air. Plenty of hang time again on this kick. And that's off. Well, this will be a penalty for an escort.
The ball's there. Makes contact before the
Robbie tried to. Yeah. Well, she went downfield, not once looked at the football, and ran into Abby Church. Oh, sorry, it's Frazard. No eyes for the football at all.
Kuriaratu's got a good little kicking game, a couple of contestable kicks. Got great hang time on them.
Well, time now to go to the New South Wales coach's box, and John Strange is kind enough to join us as well. Strangey, welcome. Been on the back foot early, but what have you made of the opening exchanges?
Yeah, look, happy with the way we've come out with real intent in our defence. Just come up with an error there, and unfortunately we didn't defend that error, which we've got to be better at. But yeah, the possession's starting to even out now, so I'm comfortable where we're at.
What are you looking for this next 10-minute period or so, Strangey? How do you want to see them build into the game?
Yeah, it's around building pressure, you know, so just get to the end of our sets, you know, like there we got to end of the set and then the knock-on in goal, so we gave them cheap field position. So, yeah, kick to the corners, keep them there and start to build pressure on Queensland.
You want to open them up in attack when the opportunities arise?
Oh, when it comes, we haven't earned the right yet, definitely.
All right, John, appreciate your time, and good luck not only for the rest of tonight, but for you too and your team for the series as well. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John. John Strange, and thanks to both coaches for joining us. Great access into both camps. The only place you can watch men's and women's State of Origin live and exclusive is Nine's Wide World of Sports. Don't forget, NRLW is not all that far away as well. You can see every game on 9, July 2. Approaching very fast. Queensland now beyond their own 30. Robinson plays it. Ferguson gives it to Alliston. And Alliston is wrapped up. Kelleher was one of the defenders for the Blues, along with Johnston. Kuriaratu from inside the 40. Pressard's underneath it. Gets beyond the 30 and, as always, runs with purpose.
Yeah, a really strong start to the set from Jamie Frezard. I think we'll start to see him work into the game a little bit more. Queensland just happy to take some settles and get to a kick. But I think once they hit their straps, New South Wales might find a little bit more ball movement. Freddie, what do you think from the sideline?
Well, that was the first time New South Wales have taken the ball outside their 30. So you can see they're going to start winning the field position here. I think some of that early discipline, poor discipline from the Maroons really cost them. And this is next 10 minutes is going to be the telling time.
Kennedy Charrington's on the field for New South Wales, but here's Southwell going short legs. Oh, there was some strong contact out wide. Not for the faint of heart out there tonight as Southwell goes to the air. Here come the chasers. Prezard's leading the way, but Hippai on debut with a very good catch.
Well, as Hippai, they come in with that big tackle. Oh, wow, look at Tamika Upton.
Oh, Tamika Upton beating just about every Blues player to go into New South Wales territory.
Yeah, good work to cover tackle that. Yeah, she's just running at another pace from everyone, Tamika Upton.
So Queensland now on the front foot. What a start to the series from both teams. A pulsating 13 minutes of play here in Newcastle. Here's Alliston. 28 away from the New South Wales goal line. Ferguson. Now Brown. Gives it to Lafifo, and she wasn't ready for it. And there's an error from Ferguson.
Yeah, Jada Ferguson. She shifted the ball left from dummy half. The ball ended up coming back towards the play ball. Here's Tamika Upton. Look at the footwork, the confidence. She's by far and away the best player in the female game. Just showing a few of her many skills off there in that run. Here comes the ball. There's a late offload. She just wasn't ready for that one, Jada Ferguson.
Well, she's their key, Tamika Upton. The more she gets those line breaks, even if it's not her, she'll open the game up. They've got to play off the back of Tamika.
Kelleher to dummy half. Penatani Gray playing in the back row. Charge from Koenig. Gets up and plays it to Mitza. Sherrington. Look at that running with purpose. She does everything with the highest of energy. There's Kennedy Sherrington. Now Elliott. Put down the tackle by Poulet and Teitzel. Meets up to Kelleher. Kelleher, we've got two really dangerous kick threats for New South Wales. Upton, she's knocked that back, and it's going to go dead, so they're going to get a result here, New South Wales. Dropout coming.
Well, she thought she was in the right position to take that ball. She had plenty of time. The nearest defender was probably 35 metres away from Tamika Upton. If she had a time again, it was good kick pressure from Romy Teitzel. You just see there the Blues, they were a long way away from Upton. Just a little tip on from the fingertips.
Stay on!
This is the repeat set that the Blues wanted.
Yeah, it's the beauty of having two genuine kickers for New South Wales. Oh, they've gone short here.
Going for the touchline, and well done keeping it in play. Isabel Kelly out there got her hand to it. Just when it would have gone into touch, it would have been a Queensland play the ball. Elliott will play it. 25 away from the Maroons line. Meeks goes to Meetzer. Here's Elliott. Elliott now getting the legs pumping. 10 away. New South Wales knocking on the door. It's with Koenig. Koenig goes to Southwell. Southwell to Kelleher. Surges. Now that's off the foot of Chapman. It'll be play on. Robinson's all over Chapman. What a battle that is. Julia Robinson and Jamie Chapman. Kelleher. Oh, and there's a mistake from Sherrington. And the pressure valve is released this time from New South Wales.
Yeah, good defensive pressure from Queensland. They did really well their left edge defence just to get up and smother Jess Surges. Olivia Koenig ball playing to Jessie Southwell. The halves combine. That last little tip on wasn't the right option from Jess Surges, but she just felt that pressure. There's Maroons jerseys everywhere. They're up in their face. A little bit of fatigue's crept into the game now.
Yeah, they've got a real defensive intensity tonight, the Maroons. Every time there's a key position player handling the football for the Blues, they're up in their face, taking away their time and space.
Kirieratu going for a run. Gets beyond her own 30. Next is one of the defenders for New South Wales. Here's Teitzel. Now, Ampol's State of Origin returns to Brisbane with Game 2 descending on Suncorp Stadium to kick off Magic Round weekend on Thursday, May 14. Don't miss witnessing Australia's greatest sporting rivalry live as the Blues head north to battle it out on Maroons' home turf. Ampol, Women's State of Origin, nothing like it. And here is a penalty halfway through the set to Queensland.
What a way to kick off the Magic Round too.
Oh, it is. They've been fantastic at Suncorp. It's great here tonight. The DJ's on point. The crowd making plenty of noise. Both teams appreciating a dry track here in Newcastle. Lafipo. 25 away. Alliston. Strong start for Jess Alliston. Relishing being one of the senior figures these days in the Maroons forward pack. Upton at first receiver. Kirieratu leaves it behind. And that will be an error.
Yeah, that's pressure. You can see Tamika Upton coming into first receiver. I think that'll happen a fair bit right throughout the night. She's already been very keen to get involved, hangs around the ruck, but whenever she's lining up at first receiver, you can bet Queensland will go that way. Great defensive pressure.
That's 2 in a row now for the Queenslanders in attacking positions or in attacking half. Play 3 errors. I'm sure their coach Nathan Cross, he'll be getting a message down very quickly. Make sure they complete the next one. Freddie?
I spoke before about the conditions and the dew on the ground, and you can really see when the ladies are passing, they're trying to catch the ball in their chest, not using their hands, and then bounces out all the time. We saw Kennedy Sherrington when the Blues had the ball, and in that error then, you still got to catch it in your hands.
New South Wales on their own 30. Kezzy Apps coming off the bench, the veteran. 8 short of halfway, meets it, takes off, gives it to Sherrington. There's a nice 1-2 punch from the Blues. Meets up. Now Southwell. Southwell kicks, didn't get all of it. And it's going to be picked up eventually by Hippi.
That was a good result.
Strong chase, good tackle. Look who's there, Kezzy.
The old girl's back. Yeah, great result for New South Wales. She had plenty of pressure on her, Jessie Southwell, but the chase, that's the key. Nah, play on. She's the best, Kez. She'll cop it all, especially when she plays like this.
The 14th origin tonight, Kezzy Apps. What a player. From Bega. That's a nickname as well. Joseph. Change of clubs for Keely Joseph, heading to the Eels. The upcoming NRLW season. Now Ferguson kicking out a dummy half. It's a wobbly kick and could have got very dangerous there, but here goes Chapman. Across field. And looks to straighten, but is wrapped up.
Well, there's a little warning shot from Jamie Chapman. You've got to have numbers down there on your kick chase. She's got so much speed. She can get across the line so quickly. That time there, there's a bit of desperation by the Maroons. Boot laced her.
Kelly will play it. And it's Arnie Gray, just short of the halfway line. Now Koenig. Meets up. Goes to Kelleher. Kelleher goes to the air. And it's another difficult one for Upton. Gone backwards, says Belinda Sharp. So Upton.
Listen to the crowd.
They didn't think it was backwards.
Well, have a look at this kick. Jocelyn Kelleher, she hits the belly of the ball. It's a nice little torp action. And at the very least, they might not have got that result, New South Wales. It might not have gone their way, but she certainly got in the head of Tamika Upton.
Last couple of kicks that she's put up. Probably should have got a result both times. Chelsea Lenarduzzi. Both coaches really working over the interchange. First game of the season for all of these players is Elliston on the halfway line. She hasn't had a break in the middle. There's just Elliston as Brown kicks downfield. Berzard takes it on her own 10. Oh, there's a shot. Keely Joseph. An Origin tackle. And she backs it up again with the help of Teitzel. And Millie Elliott leading the way with 16 tackles. Joseph there with 15. Southwell goes to Kelleher. Now it's with Surgis. Surgis is tackled. Owen is one of the defenders down low.
Rory, go the way.
And it's Arnie Gray to Cherrington. Last play, New South Wales. Cherrington needs her. Now Koenig. Southwell. She goes to the air, and it's another test here for Hippai, who passes the test. Doing well, the 21-year-old on debut. Or 19-year-old, I should say.
Well, they got that wrong there on the last of Blues. I don't think there was too many people aware that it was the last tackle, as we see good contact in the middle of the field. Olivia Koenig.
Still just the one try to speak of. Natessa Poulet scoring in the 4th minute. Late offload. Upton's got it.
That's dangerous.
Help! Look in here!
Well, 5 minutes of continuous play.
Johnny, gonna get square!
And we're getting late in the half as well. The next error is crucial. The next penalty. Last play here. Brown. Again out of the belly of the ball. It's a wobbly kick, and it's going to bounce and go into touch.
Yeah, I reckon she was looking for a little bit more distance on that one.
Play the ball where do you want it?
Lauren Brown.
Play the ball.
Jamie Chapman.
Middle.
It was too awkward for her to catch. She was happy to see that across the sideline. It's been a hot start by both sides. Only just over 10 minutes to go. The game has really only been played almost exclusively down the middle third of the field. The forwards have done a lot of work, a lot of tackling. I'm curious to see when New South Wales pull the trigger. They're two strike players, Surgis and Kelly. They really haven't seen the ball, Alana.
No, not a lot. I think we'll also see a little bit more. Have a look at that Westpac red zone, and it's even with footy played, as Cam alluded to. But I think we'll see a fair bit more attack when Olivia Koenig starts the ball play. That's when they can get to their edges and a little bit quicker. So once they get some momentum, quick play the ball, that's when they'll let it go.
Koenig turns Cherrington on her inside. He's well read by the Queensland defence. Koenig being well handled. Now Southwell on the last. Oh, it's a high floater again this time. She took it well, did Tamika Upton. And then looked straight away to turn defence into attack. But look who was leading the chase, Kezzy Apps.
That's the way to defend Tamika Upton. Have a look at that kick. Great float on the ball, Jessie Southwell. But handled.
Our colleague Billy Slater said the only ones that gave him any grief was when he could read the logos on the football and put up in the air.
Well, that was one of those for sure.
So Sisolka's on the field for Queensland. Syria Ratu. Brown. Now, a bit of confusion. They let the ball bounce. It bounces again. And well done in the end. Oh, ball comes free. It's gone backwards. Chapman has it. Here goes Chapman down the touchline. Chapman's away. She's still going. Tries to do it in and away on Upton, who comes in and makes the tackle. What a passage of play.
Wow. Well, they got dead set, got lucky twice then, New South Wales, with the outcome. And Jamie Chapman hitting her straps, isn't that a sight to see? Let's have another look at that. They let the ball bounce, and then here's Abby Church, who loses control, but well cleaned up by Jamie Chapman. Wow, she is just something special.
Can New South Wales turn this pressure into points? 8 minutes left in the half. Kearney. Now Southwell. Meeks. Kelly. Kelly for the line, and she can't reach out. Last play. So close. On the bounce, Southwell kicks. Here come the chasers. And it's going to be picked up by Surges, is it? No, she can't pick it up. And it's going to be a changeover. Oh, my goodness. How did Queensland hold on?
They were well and truly under the pump there, Queensland. They were gone for all money. It was a huge tackle by Hippai. Out in this wing, you just see there, good contact on Kelly. And I thought Surges had a clean look at this football from the kick. I think it was one of her teammates actually tried to pick the ball up at the same time, which forced it loose.
That's origin defence from Queensland.
Down to you, Freddie.
Yeah, just an interchange from the Queensland Maroons. Jada Ferguson has come off the hooker, and Emma Manzelman. She's gone into dummy half. Plenty of fatigue in the game at the moment. They want to be careful, the Blues. Very sharp out of dummy half.
She certainly is. North Queensland Cowboy, Emma Manzelman. There's a glimpse of what she can do. Upton goes to dummy half. Kiriaratu. Oh, boy. What a kick. And this might stay in the goal area, will it? No, it'll go dead.
In the middle.
Well, it was impressive off the boot, but a little bit too much on the kick from Shante Kiriaratu. Have another look at that.
What a kick.
God, she hit it sweet, didn't she? Look at that.
That was Matt Burton-esque. Wow. What a kick.
Well, Freddie, just having a look at some of the kicks we've seen so far. You've mentioned it along with Gus plenty of times in recent years about that's the one aspect of the women's game that's improved a lot, isn't it? The kicking game.
Absolutely, and the variety's been impressive tonight. Jocelyn Kelleher put one of those ones up, just spinning horizontally, and then just saw that kick then by Kiriaratu right in front of the Andrew John stand. I was looking at Joey's name in the background thinking he's put 1,000 of those kicks up here.
This is big.
A penalty, New South Wales. Southwell screaming at her teammates.
Are we done? Okay, wait.
She's going to kick it out. They're going to look to apply the pressure here, or she'll tap it even. Tap and go. Well, can New South Wales register their first points of the night? Johnston will play it. Higgins. This is her home ground. Oh, Apps has put it down.
Did she mistime that run? It was. She's made a career out of this. Punching these holes, running these nice tight lines. Well, she had it. It was right in the breadbasket. Maybe just a slightly overcooked pass. And she knows, I should have held on to that one.
Well, at the very least, that would have been a quick play the ball for New South Wales to fire off the back of. She looked like she was in a pretty good spacing in between Queensland. So another opportunity gone for New South Wales and a big defensive set to come.
Well, in this situation, it's been a great first half. Very low scoreline, Queensland. They just need to be aware of the clock. They're only really going to have 2 possessions, possibly 3 in the remainder of this half, and they've got to defend 2. So it's all about trying to finish off the half as best they can. No errors and good discipline.
Szolka plays it. Here's Teitzel. Good defence there, putting Teitzel on her back. And Apps was one of those defenders. This will be the last. Menzelman. Kiriaratu. Terrific kick there again from Kiriaratu. Been taken by Hippai, and that's going to be knocked on by Joseph. Play on here for New South Wales. Oh, a near thing again for Queensland. He's got some skills. He's Phoenix Rain Hippai. He's very good. The youngster, 19 years of age. Chapman now. 28 away from their own line, New South Wales. Only just over 2.5 minutes left in the first half. End-to-end action, only the one try. Now Kelly. Oh, Joseph again. What a half she's having, Cam. Clearly Joseph tackling everybody in a Blues jumper. Meeks. And Frezard's put it down. Well, that error could be vital. 2 minutes left. Queensland with a scrum feed inside Blues territory.
Well, particularly if they can now convert this into points. And they have threatened the line the last couple of times they've gone down there in the Maroons. You just mentioned a couple of strong performances thus far already, Soldy. Particularly for Queensland. Hippai, she's been in everything. Some really big tackles out wide. She chased that kick, got the ball from the bomb earlier. But Keely Joseph, for me, she's been inspirational so far.
Former Queensland lock forward has been sending messages saying Keely Joseph's performance has been Vorton-esque in this first half. Evening, Fatty, who's watching intently. Poulet. 20 away. Manselman. Now Upton. Upton took the line on herself. No way through there for Tamika. 2 tackles left in the set. They're only 12 away here, the Maroons. Manselman goes to Brown. Brown. Now a run from Owen. And Owen, that was well read there by the New South Wales defence. They stayed alert on the inside. Manselman. Now Upton. Short ball. Joseph. Joseph, can she get the arm free? She can't. That will be a changeover.
Well, that was good defence by New South Wales. Tamika Upton, she caught it flat-footed, and it was the rushing defence off the try line that really shut that play down. She only had one option, was to shovel the ball off. It went to Joseph, who was caught with the ball. They've done well there, the Blues.
Late offload. Kelleher through the hands, Chapman. Chapman beat the first defender again. Then Owen hung on. Don't tell me Joseph was the other player in there. She was. Play breaks down there. 10 seconds left. This will be the last play of the half. Inside the Apps. Apps almost broke free. And they will fit in one more play. Southwell takes the line on. She'll be wrapped up. And that brings an end to what has been an intense half of football. A terrific half of football. End-to-end Castle. Queensland to kick off. They lead by 6, having scored the only points of the match so far, and that is a very good kick-off that's trapped. And is going to be a flat-footed Johnston to try to wind up. And no momentum the start of this set for New South Wales. What a first 35 minutes we saw. Typical Origin intensity. Can you see it opening up, Alana?
Well, I can if their ability to build pressure and hold on to the footy is sustainable. Obviously, Freddie's spoken about the tricky conditions, but I think whichever side does that best, we'll definitely see some opportunities. What a run. Second touch in the set. Fair bit of momentum in that one, Salty.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done really well here, New South Wales, to be kicking from just short of the halfway line. And it's a good take there by Robinson. And she's set upon quickly. They've given her no time at all tonight, Julia Robinson.
Well, it was a big effort by the Maroons early. in that first half defensively. They come up with a couple of big plays, a couple of big tackles. And they're going to have to be ready for an onslaught. I think the Blues, not too... Well, look at this defence now.
Talk about onslaught. Wow. That was an onslaught. And no surprise to see that number 4 jersey and Isabel Kelly involved in that tackle.
I don't think it's going to be too long until we see some ball movement from the Blues. They need their centres with the ball in their hands.
Lefepo gets to within 8 of the halfway line on the last. They're going to go to the big boot of Kiriaratu, who drives it downfield. Church is underneath it. Gets beyond the 20. It's a good return here. And to the 30 and beyond. That's a good carry from Abby Church.
Yeah, great start to the set. It was another good kick from Kiriaratu. She had a fair bit of pressure on her. Just a bit of hesitation from dummy half. That pass execution needs to just be straight from the deck, get it to your kickers so that they've got more time.
Kelly tackled by Lefepo and Teitzel. Higgins at dummy half. Now Koenig. New South Wales building nicely. Winning the field position battle early in the second half. Apps. Manselman down low. Joseph over the top. Higgins goes to Southwell. Southwell goes to the air. Here come the chasers. Upton, good take. Under pressure did well. Frezard was there and she executes the tackle on the Queensland number 1. Hippai. Eastern Suburbs Hornets in Warwick is her junior club. Phoenix Rain Hippai. Playing for the Gold Coast Titans in NRLW. Hello to their coach, Karen Murphy, will be watching on tonight as Kiriaratu goes to Robinson. And Robinson. Oh, threatening there. Too slow getting up. Ellie Johnson, she's taken a tap. And Kelly Joseph has come from the field and Julia Robinson takes a quick tap and is tackled 10 short of halfway. Lefepo. With the trainer, Kelly Joseph. Find out what happened there. Is an error from Alliston, who's put it down.
Yeah, it was Manselman from dummy half. She stood up out of the ruck area and she's put under a lot of pressure from the markers from New South Wales. Obviously a previous tackle on Hippai. And the ball she got away was just high and slightly behind. Here it is here. Yeah, not ideal for a front rower to receive a ball up around head height. They want it out in front of the chest.
Now Kelleher, that is a beautiful pass to Surges, who can't get around Owen, who did very well.
Still got a result, Jess Surges. That's a second penalty that she's earned. She'll fight for everything. And Cameron Smith already alluded to it. These New South Wales centres, they need a lot more footy. You can see how dangerous they are when they get it. It's just about that early shift, early ball. She got it that time. Well done to Rory Owen. But they're a threat, and you can see Queensland overcompensate. That turns into a penalty. New South Wales front foot.
Here goes Johnston. Ellie Johnston running with purpose the start of this second half. New South Wales searching for their first points as Kelleher links up with Meeks. And Meeks is wrapped up. Well, that's Penatani Gray, my apologies, on that far side of the field. Now Kelleher electing to run, goes to Penatani Gray, short ball, and almost getting the line was Chapman, who stopped a metre away. Chapman will get up and play it. Kelleher, now it's with Johnston, and Johnston's tackled. Big backline to the left here for New South Wales. They are lined up. Southwell, lovely ball. Kelly gets it to Frezard. Frezard for the line, and she stops short. Kiriaratu and Hippai. Pass by New South Wales. On the bounce to Southwell. Southwell leaves it in the in-goal area, and it's shepherded dead there by very patient Lauren Brown.
Well, weren't they impressive then, Queensland? That edge. Have a look at the maroon jerseys. Just continue to turn up. Isabel Kelly, a pass to Frezard, and they all turned up in support. It was a nice little thread by Jessie Southwell. Good patience. They're getting a lot right at the moment, the Maroons. Have certainly had their chances, New South Wales.
Let's take your sideline. Marley is with New South Wales assistant coach, one of our own, Ruan Sims. Take it away, Marley.
Well, Ru, it certainly looks like the girls have come out firing in this second half. What was the conversation from John Strange at halftime?
Oh, just not to panic. You know, obviously we were winning that field position battle as we just get a little bit of a turnover here, but we're just snatching at the ball. Course bills are sort of letting us down, so they're just having a little bit of a reset and ready to come out.
At halftime, we were talking about seeing Jessie Southwell really take control. Is that what you're asking for as well?
Yeah, always. Your number 7's a general. She's a great little general, and then everyone just has to listen and make sure that we give her the best look that she can have.
We love seeing you in coaching mode. I'll let you get back to it, Ru. Thanks.
Smiles. Scatter Blues.
Over to you, Salty.
Thank you, Ru. Great shots from high above McDonald Jones Stadium.
It was a great shot from Olivia Koenig. Bit of a mismatch with Emma Manzelman, the opposition dummy half. She played it perfectly.
Well, they can build here, New South Wales again. Apps. Stopped in the tackle. Alliston, one of the defenders. Alessio there as well. Here goes Kelleher. Almost getting through. Brown with a tackle. Surges from out of dummy half. Looks to accelerate. Good run there. Gets to within 13 of the line. It's with Southwell. Southwell. Now Meeks. Kiriaratu hung on. She got an offload. Kelly. Nice pass. And Koenig is wrapped up. Queenslanders everywhere. Higgins. They have to crack. Surely the Maroons are not going to. It's the last. Apps is caught. And it's a changeover. They've hung on again.
Well, they went for the short play on the last tackle to Kezi Apps. I think there was the fullback, Abby Church. She was out the back waiting for the ball. And Jessie Southwell, she was out to the right waiting for that kick to the corner. And they have left one out there, the Blues.
Short side was on, wasn't it, Cam? Abby Church on the left.
Oh! Bang! What a tackle!
Offside. Knock on.
And it's going to be a penalty, New South Wales, because it was picked up by a Queenslander in an offside position.
Well,
oh boy, what a shot.
They've turned the heat up, haven't they, the Blues? Defensively, just have a look at this. Bang! What a shot. Jocelyn Kelleher. She said, look at that, girls. Not only the forwards don't just hit hard, so do the backs.
That's 2 sets in a row. They've turned defence into attack. I like the look of Jocelyn Kelleher taking the line on, using her running game a little bit too in that previous set.
There's some driving defence this time from Queensland on Ali Johnston driving it back. Well, can they score here, New South Wales? Apps. Teitzel's in the tackle. They drive her back. And it's been stripped with 2 in the tackle.
No. It's a penalty for not releasing. Okay,
Oh, not
you can't
releasing.
challenge it. It's a slow tackle.
Okay. No doubt what New South Wales will do here. They will tap and go.
There you go, Jessie.
Looking to turn pressure into points. Koenig. 8 away. Manselman in the tackle for Queensland. Higgins. Now Johnston. Ellie with an offload to Koenig. She gives it to Apps. And Apps is tackled. Boulay was there around the legs. Higgins from dummy half. Johnston on the charge. She gets over. And the Blues are on the board.
Have a look at that crowd. Great reception at McDonald Jones Stadium for Johnson, but that footy was all off the back of Olivia Higgins, dummy half. Harvey Norman replay. Just sneaks out, brings Johnson back against the grain. A little bit of a mismatch in bodies, and New South Wales, well, they finally go over.
Well, that was just relentless pressure, wasn't it, from the Blues? And they've resisted to go wide all night, really just working over the middle forwards of the Maroons, and there it's Ellie Johnston who gets the rewards. Really hard to stop, close to the line. A lot of momentum moving forward. A lot like the Queensland try, the pool 8. I'm sure Jessie Southwell she'll knock this one over with relative ease. We've got a ball game.
We are all locked up. Ellie Johnston, we've seen her score plenty of tries like that for the Sharks, and she gets a vital one for New South Wales. We're all locked up, 23 minutes to go. This is a rarity. Some play down the Blues end of the field, albeit from a kickoff. Down here, Freddie.
We'll talk about rarities. You don't often see the first 2 tries scored by front rowers. The New South Wales try come off a big hit from the 5'8", Jocelyn Keller. Have a look at that. That's a game changer.
What a shot that was from Kelleher. Here's the try scorer in Johnston.
They've got both dummy halves out there at the moment. Olivia Higgins and Keely Davis is in the middle for the Blues.
Benatani Gray will play it. 10 metres inside Queensland territory. Another terrific kick. That time it was from Kelleher. Here's a good take. Oh! It's gone backwards, but that was a hospital pass.
That was an A-grade hospital pass from Tamika Upton. I don't know what she was thinking there. Oh. Wow.
That's pressure.
That put Hip Eye under all sorts of pressure. Oh.
Take this, debutante, with Isabel Kelly running straight at you, Fletcher.
That's a very important run. 2 tackles left in the set. And Brown says, let's go downfield. Church, good take. Diving catch from Abby Church. And on tackle 1, they're 5 short of halfway. There's a charge from Surgis.
She's had 2 runs like that in this half. It's really built a lot of momentum for the Blues. She's come looking for the ball too. Well and truly in field, Jess Surgis.
There's Johnston.
There's the Westpac red zone. Halves touches. You can see New South Wales, particularly in this second half, have had a lot of footy. Both teams only collected 6 points.
Southwell. Now Meeks. There's a first touch in origin for Berry. And she dishes it out the back. It's been dropped by Kelly. And they're going to be going into touch, but they'll play the first error to be a Queensland scrum feed.
Knock on last tackle, handover.
Yeah, Tegan Berry, welcome to Origin footy. She's definitely had to bide her time and earn this jersey. I'll tell you what, that's one player I'm really looking forward to seeing how she goes for New South Wales. There's a lot of pressure. She felt that nice and early, but well cleaned up by a captain and a fullback.
There's been a couple of occasions where the Blues, they've opted for that cutout pass. I just feel as if they go through the hands, they can put the Queensland defenders under so much pressure.
Oh, I heard that contact in the effects, Mike. Whack.
Jamie Frezza, probably the smallest player on the field, made of absolute rocks. One of Joey's favourites from the Central Coast.
Now Ferguson to Upton. Oh! Benatani Gray. Ball and all tackle on Tamika. Brown. Gives it away to Owen and picked up and dumped on her back by Surgis. Brown. Good kick chase there by Queensland. New South Wales on their own 20. That team's just going set for set at the moment. And very dangerous Tegan Berry from the Dragons. Plays it on her own 30. Good run out of dummy half by Kelly. She's so good at that. And good at that as well, the offload. Southwell.
Well, she's the second leading try scorer in NRLW, Tegan Berry. So I think bringing her in and giving her a taste of Origin footy at this point in the game, I like it. The more she can creep in and go looking for the ball, the better.
Koenig tackle. Last play here for New South Wales. Southwell. She kicks. Chapman. It's gone backwards and then it's gone forward, has it? Yeah, they'll play the first knock on. There's the last, so it'll be a changeover. Queensland play the ball.
It's a really important next 7 or 8 minutes for the Maroons. The Blues, they're just starting to dictate completely to Queensland the tempo of this game. When they've got the ball, they're upbeat, they're playing fast across the advantage line, and defensively they're up in the Queenslanders' face and just controlling things. Really important next 6 to 8 minutes for the Maroons. Fred?
Been a bit of a rotation with the Blues players. Olivia Koenig just went on and kept Jamie Freshard in the middle. I've never seen her play in the middle, so interesting how long she lasts. If you can keep up with the defence moving backwards and forwards, normally a winger, of course.
Now, Wide World of Sports award-winning Stories of Origin podcast is back for season 5, and this year the players are in the driver's seat. First up, and the episode is out now, featuring Nathan Cleary telling us about their favourite Origin game, Stories of Origin, available now wherever you get your podcasts. Wonderful series, the Stories of Origin series. Last play here for Queensland. For the first time in a long time, they'll be kicking from inside New South Wales territory. They go high. Now that's off the back of a blue. Of course, not played on, still the last. There's another one. Hang on, what's going on here? They might create something out of this. The always dangerous third kick. And it's going to stay in the field of play, is it? Hit by, oh, it just went into touch. Just went into touch.
Where do you want to play the ball?
The third kick.
The ever-dangerous third kick? I've never heard that in my life. It's the second, Salty.
Well, if the second's dangerous, Cam, then the third must be really dangerous, must be deadly.
That's one of your best, Salty. That is one of your best.
Did it on purpose. The third kick. Wow. Oh, dear. What a game. 16 minutes left. Hope you're enjoying it. And as we've seen, given the nature of the women's game, where this is the first real big competitive game for the year, yes, a number of these players played in All-Stars, but yeah, Origin footy, as we get through the series, it just gets better and better, doesn't it, Alana?
Yeah, it does. I even think this second half has probably been even more entertaining than the first, certainly less errors.
There's some nice play.
There you go.
Johnston.
She thought about it.
She wanted to throw the cutout pass, didn't she? Just go forward, Ellie. That's your job. Go forward.
Want to cut out too and go to Chapman. Last play, New South Wales. They go down the short side, kick into the corner. Robinson was up. Tamika Upton gets there. That is a brilliant kick, and there's more patience from Upton. It'll be a 20-metre tap here for Queensland. She could have easily made a play at that Tamika, but rewarded for her patience.
That's a great play from dummy half. Nitsa on the right boot. It just needed to sit up one too many bounces. She would have been willing that to go dead.
Millie Elliott about to come back in the field. Do you think Gigi will be watching at home?
Without a doubt. She's probably here in the crowd. I actually know that Millie was really looking forward to having that moment, being on the field. Oh, here we go, an error from Queensland, inviting the Blues back in. So I hope she's here. This is one of those nights you just scrap bedtime. Don't worry about what they say.
You don't worry about routine?
Nah, I don't worry about routine on a good day, Salty, but certainly not on State of Origin night. There's Jamie Frezard. Freddie spoke about her coming into the middle. Big job, very unfamiliar position. She's got through a lot of work.
She's packing down at front row. I'm a fan.
All right, New South Wales speed the scrum. Just on their own side of halfway. Kelly. Oh, she loses the ball. Picked up by Kiriaratu. And Kiriaratu gets up to the halfway line.
Well, that was the first error for New South Wales, and she's still down on the ground. Isabel Kelly, not great signs at all. She's holding the ankle, the left ankle. And Freddie's all over it. He's up out of the seat having a look already. We'll get the report on that soon, but that's a big blow for the Blues. Not just this game, but the entire series.
Play continues. New South Wales defending with 12. Joseph to Brown. Brown to Upton. Upton, the defenders are backpedaling. Upton will play it. 22 away. Queensland. They've been on the back foot most of the half. Can they score some points here? Alliston, 2 plays left in the set. Short ball. Joseph, oh, what a tackle! Abby Church, take a bow. One of the best Origin try savers you'll see.
Well, and had to be made too, Salty. The Blues, they've been defending with only 12 players. It was a lovely play there by Jada Ferguson, a short ball. Well, it was, who else was in there? Was it Meeks?
Meeks.
Yeah.
Meeks and Church.
Meeks and Church, big play, putting the body on the line for the state. The ball just had to go one pass further, and that's exactly where Kelly was defending. They've done a great job there, the Blues, to turn the Maroons away.
Yes.
Well, it looks like she's going to stay on.
Yeah.
The field, Alana, she's getting the heavy strapping over the top of the boot.
Yeah, it's no surprise. She's another player that dead set will not come off unless she has to, so she'll give it a bench shot.
They did.
The captain, Isabel Kelly. It was nice to see her come off that right foot into a bit of space, but just unfortunately got caught underneath Shanae Suzolka in that tackle.
Terrific crowd here in Newcastle. Let's get the official crowd figure down here, Marley.
Oh, it's always a joy to have footy here in Newcastle because the fans show out and they have been nice and vocal tonight. Officially, there are 20,179 people who've packed in to see the greatest game of all with the women back here in the Hunter. I reckon if that Andrew Johns stand wasn't a little bit dodgy at the moment with the top part blocked out with the broken roof, we might have even got close to the record.
Just confirming, Marley said it's the Andrew Johns stand that's dodgy in the top half. Not Andrew Johns.
Hold on.
Oh, here's a...
Tackle 2. Just leave her.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah.
That looks like... Is it Keely Joseph on her back there? I think it is.
Thank you.
It's just... Fell... Yeah, the head hit the hip, I think you'll find. There it is. Yeah, bang, yeah, that impact, and she is out as Kelly Joseph receiving treatment. Well, they've called for the stretcher here for Keely Joseph, and no doubt this will be a Cat 1. Here comes the Medicab, and importantly here, Alana and Cam, this means that the 18th player for Queensland, and we are playing in the 17 team and with an 18th player, can be activated because this will be their second HIA.
Yeah, that's right, Salty. That means Destiny Brill. Queensland will have the chance to put her onto the field if that's the way they want to go. Fresh player, fresh legs, but devastating for Queensland. She's been outstanding this game. Keely Joseph, as she always is, gets through a ton of work. It's never great to see.
Well, she's been their best player, the Maroons. There's no doubt about that. She's got through a ton of work already. Look at that there. 8 runs for 70 metres. She's made plenty of tackles. She's the top tackler for the Maroons. And she's made many, many front-on tackles like that tonight already. Just got it slightly wrong, head in the wrong position.
It's nice that she's sitting up there, and there's confirmation. 32 tackles for Keely Joseph. And all of them with purpose as well. A lot of one-on-one tackles, and she gets a round of applause from the big crowd.
You can just see her talking to her teammates. You got this, girls. Do it for me. It's one way to fire them up.
Destiny Brill is on her feet. There she is. Jersey number 19. She is the 18th player. It's bad luck for Keely Joseph. 2 weeks between each origin. As Keely Joseph departs the scene. Mentioned earlier, a new club for her in 2026, off to the Parramatta Eels. Down to you, Freddie.
It's interesting being an 18th player. Do you come to the game thinking you're going to play? There was some family, obviously, in the grandstand. They called out to Destiny, wishing her well, and she looked over, and it's just one of those looks on your face where I think it's more of a surprise than anything, but let's see how she goes. She's quite the weapon through the middle, and she's in the action straight away. Hey.
There you go. I think she was ready. Adding her name or number, if you like, to the hit brigade tonight. And some bone-jarring defence, and there's another example. That was her again. Last play.
Great
it's a torp. Whoa. It'll take some catching. She turned away, so it was always going to be knocked back. She put it down to Mika Upton. But look at the chase.
Yeah, have a look at that blue wall. That's an outstanding kick from Jocelyn Kelleher. Charging run, Julia Robinson, we expect nonetheless. But look at those Blues jerseys. That kick just sets up their whole defensive set.
10 and a half minutes remaining in Origin 1 here in Newcastle. Nothing between the teams. Who will blink first? Both sides have had their chances in the second half.
Yeah, more so New South Wales, but Queensland, they just got to complete some sets. They're only at 50% in this second half. They're 5 from 10 compared to New South Wales. 12 from 13. They've got to spend some time up the other end. This kick will help.
Berry takes it on the full. Need a good chase with Tegan Berry there. And Berry tackled 10 short of halfway. Isabel Kelly, 180 metres. Julia Robinson, 158 metres. It's pretty much half the course for those two.
Do either of those two names at the top surprise you, Salty? They're just desperate to have an impact for their side.
I think both have had 300-metre run games in NRLW.
Yeah, they're two of the absolute best and leading the way for their states today.
New South Wales building again. 2 tackles left in this set. Koenig elected not to pass, then gets an offload. Southwell to Meeks. Meeks is fighting in the tackle of Kiriaratu. Alliston hangs on as well. That's a terrific run from Meeks. Now Southwell.
Play on.
Field goal. This will be play on. Brill, can she get to it? She
can.
Big play. What a play. Destiny Brill.
I guess she was ready, Fred. That's a big play.
This was her destiny.
Yes, Freddie. Well, it changes the momentum here. Queensland now. Look at this.
Well, she read it beautifully, didn't she, Destiny Brill?
Now, what do Queensland do? Do they look for the points? Do they look to build pressure with a kick? Or does Brown, she's kicked a couple of field goals, Lauren Brown, does she look for the one-pointer?
Well, Brown or Kiriaratu equally adept at field goals. Alliston, there's a run. 15 away from the line. Last play, Queensland. Are they looking for one? It's Brown. It's on its way. And it's wide.
20 off a kick. 0.
She needs torrential rain and minor flooding to kick it down that end of the field. Down to you, Freddie.
Well, this used to be Lauren Brown's home ground, but she was a Newcastle Jets soccer player. And obviously she kicked that field goal a couple of years ago when it was pouring rain. So she knows this field pretty well.
If the scores remain level, we will be going to Golden Point. So we will be going to Golden Point if the scores are level. Last year, of course, it was only game 3 that would have gone to Golden Point if we were level at 1-1 in the series.
That's a good run.
Still a lot of water to flow under the bridge. 7 minutes and 20 seconds, in fact. As Kelleher, lovely short ball. And Owen did well defensively there for Queensland. Chapman the dummy half, goes to Kelleher. Here's Cherrington. And Cherrington's tackled 18 away. Does Southwell look to go now? She does. Southwell steadies, kicks, and she's nailed it. Straight down the middle, Jessie Southwell puts New South Wales in front, 7-6.
Yeah, she nails the moment at home for now, Jessie Southwell. Gave herself a little bit more time, but the setup was perfect. Have a look at that ball drop and just hit it as sweet as it gets. That's as good as a drop goal gets from Jessie Southwell. Look at that smile. And then just calm the team down. Just keep your heads on, we've still got a job to do.
Oh, she's the most consistent kicker in the women's game, isn't she? Southwell, and just nailed that opportunity. I reckon the first one was online as well before being charged down by Destiny Brill. Now, what do Queensland do? Just over 6 minutes on the clock. Do they kick long, try and force an error, or does Brown look short, try and get possession back?
6 minutes left, 7-6. All the teenagers at home are going crazy because 6-7 on the scoreboard. Cam and Alana doing the hand signals. 1 point ball game. Koenig will play it. Here's Elliott. Elliott put on her back. Halfway through the set, the Blues. And it's a good one too so far. Just short of the halfway line. 2 tackles left. Southwell. Here's Meeks. Meeks has stopped. Last play, New South Wales, and Southwell look to drive this one down to the corner. Hippai takes it on the full. Upton says, go for a run. And she's wrapped up by Kelly. Neitza was there as well. Here's Sisolka.
Well, who's going to be for the Maroons? You're thinking Upton. You're thinking Kiriaratu. There she is with ball in hand. She's been relatively quiet in the second half. Had a couple of early opportunities, but the defence once again, they're all over her.
Robinson with the run. Benatani Gray with the initial contact. Surges there as well. Here goes Brill. Ducks ahead into the defence. Don't try this at home. And she's lost it in the play the ball. A sloppy play the ball. She's saying challenge, and Tamika Upton does challenge. Brill says there was interference.
She seemed pretty confident, didn't she?
Coming into tackle 5. My on-field decision is she kicks it forward, doesn't play it correctly.
Destiny believes there was a little bit of disruption in the play the ball.
There's no ball plan. Millie Elliott comes into the ruck and knocks the ball. This is ruck interference. The challenge is successful.
What a big challenge. What a big moment in the game. 4 minutes to go.
The penalty.
I'm sure they'll kick for touch. They'll make at least 15, 20 metres. And there'll be a chance to either even up, they'll go for the field goal, Alana, or do they search for the 4-pointer and go for the kill?
Yeah, just keep your eye on Tamika Upton, because they'll certainly have a crack before they look for that kick. There she is. Lined up as 18th player, Destiny Brill, and she's been involved in a couple of very key moments for Queensland.
Well, big opportunity now for Queensland, trailing by 1. Under 4 minutes remaining. Poulet. Big run there from Atessa Poulet. 18 away from the Blues line. They can level things up. They've got a few tackles if they want to have a go here, Queensland. Kiriaratu loses a footing. Tackled 11 away from the line. Ferguson. Here's Lenarduzzi. Chelsea Lenarduzzi. Stands in the tackle. Now Ferguson out of dummy half. And Ferguson from the line. Just short. Brill. Now on the charges, Lalesio. Poulet, and she's lost it. Poulet's lost it. New South Wales have it, and there's under 3 minutes left. Strong defence again from the Blues.
Oh, that was a huge defensive set. Abby Church again involved in a massive moment, but blue jerseys everywhere, scrambling, fighting for every moment. Millie Elliott, Abby Church, a try saver.
2 minutes 20 remaining. Ellie Johnston coming on the field. Millie Elliott, that's her night done. Berry, she'll play it. They can ice it here, New South Wales. Koenig, 2 tackles left. Southwell with a run. And it's tripped up by Upton and then finished off in the tackle. Last play here for the Sky Blues. 10 away. Nitsa goes to Kelleher. Kelleher kicks to the in-goal area. What a kick. That's a smart play there from Kelleher.
Beautiful kick, Soldy. Just what the team needed in this moment. A minute and a half left on the clock. There's Jessie Southwell. She takes on the defensive line. Why not? Huge space in front of her.
Stay on.
Not long left, and then a halves partner, Kelleher. What a finish.
They go short, and it won't go 10. It'll go 9 3/4. New South Wales play the ball.
Yeah, it was the right idea from Lauren Brown, just not the perfect kick execution. New South Wales, well, they'll have the final say.
Into the final minute. It'll be a famous victory for New South Wales. And going from dummy half is Nitsa, but is going to be stopped. Nitsa will play it. Kelleher to dummy half. On the half volley, Southwell to Johnston. Someone tell them they're in front by 1. And there's only 30 seconds left. No risks needed here by the Blues. Koenig. That's tackle 4. Johnston. Just hang on to it, Ellie. And Ellie Johnston. She'll stand and play it. 10 seconds left. The crowd counting down the clock. Through the hands it goes. Oh boy, it almost ended up in the hands of Robinson. But they're going to score a try to seal it. New South Wales resurgence are going to take a 1-0 lead in the series. Jubilation for the Blues.
Yeah, Jess Surgis, doesn't she look nice in a little bit of space? And I think everyone in New South Wales, well, they held their breath when that pass was thrown. But they nailed the timing. Great set on that right edge. And just have a look at the lineup. Just pure relief there from Jessica Sturgis. Harvey Norman replay. Jessie Southwell, she sets deep. And she finds Tiana Penatani. That was the dicey one, but great hands from Jess Sturgis. If it was an intercept, well, that changes the whole result of the game. Cam Smith was nearly up out of his chair.
Oh, wow. That was a speculator, that ball there from Penatani. But Sturgis, this is the moment she's been looking for the entire match, was just that one-on-one opportunity and a little bit of space around her, and she just knows how to find the line. This will show it beautifully. Watch this speculator here. Oh, that could have been an intercept easily for the Maroons. But she gets the one-on-one opportunity, beats a defender, has to swerve around another couple of Maroons players. They've been brave in defeat, but they've just run out of puff in the end. And this New South Wales women's juggernaut that just continues on.
It's an important game for New South Wales. The next two games are in Queensland. It felt like it was a must-win for the Blues. What a battle. Setting up the series, Jess Sturgis sealing the win with that try right on full time. And now Southwell to make it a 7-point victory for New South Wales. And she's missed. At full time here at McDonald Jones Stadium, let the celebrations begin for New South Wales. They take a 1-0 lead in the series. They've defeated Queensland by 5. New South Wales 11 have defeated Queensland 6.
Well, what a first up game in this series. It was a brutal match. The physicality both in attack and defence, some big hits. We lost some players through HIA, but it was the Blues in the end. They